most women over 50 are unknowingly sabotaging their elegance with outdated hair and makeup choices. After analysing the beauty disasters at Jeff Bezos' $68 million Venice wedding, I've identified 6 mistakes that even wealthy celebrities made. Number 4 will probably surprise you. Mistake number 1, overly heavy makeup that photographed poorly in Venice's golden light. Here's something that comes up often in my consultations: choosing makeup that looks appropriate in artificial lighting but becomes overwhelming or unflattering in natural settings, like Venice's famous golden hour illumination. This becomes particularly problematic for women over 50 because we often rely on heavier makeup to feel confident, not realising that Venice's unique lighting conditions can make heavy application appear harsh, aging, or artificial in photographs and in person. The challenge is that many mature women develop makeup routines based on indoor lighting or bathroom mirrors that don't accurately reflect how their makeup will appear in natural settings, especially in destinations with unique lighting characteristics, like Venice's warm golden glow reflecting off the canals. My experience with clients has shown me that several guests at the Venice celebration made the mistake of applying makeup as if they were attending an indoor evening event, not considering how the warm golden light reflecting off the canals would interact with their cosmetic choices. The problem with heavy makeup in Venice's natural lighting is that it can create an artificial appearance that fights against the romantic, natural beauty of the setting, making guests appear overdone rather than elegantly polished. For women over 50, this becomes particularly concerning because heavy makeup can settle into fine lines, emphasize texture changes, and create an aging effect rather than the youthful enhancement we're hoping to achieve. Additionally, the humidity and warmth of Venice can cause heavy makeup to shift, smudge, or appear cakey throughout long celebration days, requiring constant touch-ups that detract from enjoying the festivities. What makes this especially problematic is that Venice's golden hour lighting is naturally flattering and romantic, but heavy makeup can prevent you from taking advantage of this beautiful natural illumination that could enhance your appearance effortlessly. Through my work with stylish women, I've learned that Venice's golden hour lighting requires a completely different makeup approach than indoor celebrations: lighter application, strategic highlighting, and colours that work with rather than against the warm, romantic illumination that makes the city so photogenic. The key is understanding that natural lighting reveals makeup application in ways that artificial lighting doesn't, requiring more sophisticated technique and restraint to achieve elegant results. For women over 50, this means focusing on enhancing our natural features rather than covering or dramatically altering them, using makeup to create a polished, refined appearance that works with our mature beauty rather than fighting against it. The goal should be to look like the most radiant, confident version of ourselves, rather than trying to create a completely different appearance that may not be sustainable or appropriate in natural lighting conditions. Here's an approach that tends to work. Research your destination's lighting conditions and adjust your makeup strategy accordingly, focusing on enhancing your natural beauty rather than creating dramatic effects that may not translate well in natural settings. When attending destination celebrations, consider hiring a professional makeup artist who understands how different lighting conditions affect cosmetic application, or practice your makeup in natural lighting before the event to see how it truly appears outside of artificial bathroom lighting. Consider using lighter coverage foundations, cream blushes that blend seamlessly with skin, and lip colours that enhance your natural tone rather than dramatically changing it. The visual goal is makeup that enhances your natural radiance and photographs beautifully in your destination's unique lighting conditions, creating an elegant, polished appearance that complements rather than competes with the natural beauty of your surroundings, while ensuring you feel confident and comfortable throughout the entire celebration experience. Mistake number 2. Hairstyles that couldn't handle Venice's humidity and wind. Let me share something that might help. Understanding that destination celebrations require hairstyles that can withstand environmental challenges while maintaining elegance throughout long events. This becomes particularly important for women over 50 because our hair texture often changes with age, becoming more susceptible to humidity, wind, and environmental factors that can destroy carefully planned hairstyles, leaving us looking disheveled and unprepared during important social moments. The reality is that hormonal changes during menopause can significantly affect hair texture, thickness, and manageability. making our hair more vulnerable to environmental factors than it was when we were younger, requiring different styling approaches and products to maintain our desired appearance throughout challenging conditions. Do you see what I mean when several guests arrived with elaborate hairstyles that couldn't survive Venice's humid canal environment and frequent boat transfers that exposed them to wind and moisture? The problem with choosing hairstyles based solely on appearance rather than practicality is that they can fail dramatically during destination celebrations, leaving you looking unkempt and uncomfortable when you should be feeling confident and elegant. For women over 50, this becomes particularly challenging because our hair may be more fragile, less resilient, or require more maintenance than it did when we were younger, making environmental resistance even more critical for maintaining our polished appearance. Additionally, the stress of worrying about your hairstyle throughout an event can prevent you from fully enjoying the celebration, constantly checking mirrors and making adjustments instead of being present for meaningful moments. Venice presents unique challenges with its combination of humidity from the canals, wind from boat transfers, and the need to look polished for multiple events over several days, requiring strategic planning and realistic expectations about what hairstyles can actually withstand these conditions. I worked with a woman who learned this lesson at a destination wedding where her elaborate updo collapsed within hours due to humidity and wind, leaving her feeling self-conscious and constantly trying to fix her hair instead of enjoying the celebration. The key is choosing hairstyles that work with your hair's current texture and your destination's environmental conditions, ensuring you maintain your elegant appearance throughout the entire event experience. For women over 50, this often means embracing our hair's natural texture and working with it rather than against it, choosing styles that can handle environmental challenges while still looking sophisticated and appropriate for formal celebrations. Consider that Venice's humidity can actually enhance natural waves and curls if you work with them properly, while fighting against your hair's natural tendencies in humid conditions is often a losing battle that results in frustration and poor appearance. This is something that consistently improves your destination event confidence. Choose hairstyles that are both beautiful and practical for your specific venue and weather conditions, considering factors like humidity, wind, and the length of time you'll need to maintain your look. Research your destination's typical weather patterns and plan accordingly, perhaps consulting with a hairstylist who has experience with destination events and understands how to create styles that maintain their elegance in challenging environmental conditions. Consider protective styles that can handle humidity, such as elegant low buns, sophisticated braided elements, or styles that incorporate your hair's natural texture rather than fighting against it. Invest in quality hair products designed for humidity protection and long-lasting hold, and practice your chosen hairstyle in similar environmental conditions before your event to ensure it will perform as expected. The styling goal is hair that looks beautiful throughout the entire celebration while allowing you to feel confident and comfortable regardless of environmental challenges, ensuring you can focus on enjoying the celebration rather than constantly worrying about your appearance. Mistake number 3. Age-inappropriate makeup, trends that emphasize rather than minimized aging. Here's a different way to think about this. Understanding that makeup trends designed for younger women can actually emphasize aging when applied to mature faces, creating the opposite effect of what we're hoping to achieve. This becomes particularly problematic for women over 50 because we may be tempted to follow current makeup trends without considering how they interact with our changing facial structure, skin texture, and natural coloring, potentially making us appear older or less polished than we would with age-appropriate techniques. The challenge is that social media and beauty marketing often promote trends that work beautifully on young, smooth skin, but can be unflattering or even aging when applied to mature faces that have different needs, proportions, and characteristics that require specialized approaches to achieve the most flattering results. Let me offer another perspective on age-appropriate beauty choices. Several guests at the Venice celebration appeared to be following current makeup trends like heavy contouring, dramatic highlighting, or bold lip colours that can be stunning on younger faces, but can emphasise fine lines, texture changes, or proportion shifts that naturally occur with ageing. The challenge is that makeup techniques that create youthful effects on smooth, firm skin can actually draw attention to areas we prefer to minimise when applied to mature faces that have different needs and characteristics. Heavy contouring, for example, can settle into fine lines and make them more prominent, while dramatic highlighting can emphasise skin texture changes or create an artificial appearance that looks harsh in natural lighting. Bold lip colours that look vibrant on young faces can sometimes make mature women appear overdone, or can emphasise lip lines and texture changes that develop with age, requiring different application techniques or colour choices to achieve flattering results. Watch what the most elegantly made-up guests accomplished. They chose makeup techniques and colours that enhance their current features rather than trying to recreate looks from decades past or follow trends designed for different age groups. The key is understanding that our makeup needs evolve as we age, requiring different techniques, colours and application methods to achieve the most flattering results for our current appearance. For women over 50, this often means focusing on enhancing our natural beauty rather than dramatically altering our appearance, using makeup to create a polished, confident look that works with our mature features rather than fighting against them. The most successful approach is often to adapt current trends to work with mature faces rather than copying them exactly, taking the elements that are flattering and modifying the application or intensity to suit our needs. This is what I've learned through experience works best for mature makeup application. Focus on enhancing your natural beauty with techniques specifically designed for mature faces, using colours and methods that work with your current skin tone, texture and facial structure. Consider consulting with a makeup artist who specialises in mature beauty and understands how to create elegant, age-appropriate looks that enhance rather than fight against your natural aging process. Learn techniques like strategic concealing rather than heavy coverage, cream products that blend seamlessly with mature skin, and colour choices that enhance your current colouring rather than trying to recreate your younger appearance. The beauty goal is makeup that makes you look like the most polished, confident version of yourself, rather than trying to recreate a younger appearance that may not be achievable or flattering with current makeup trends, ensuring you feel beautiful and confident while looking appropriate and elegant for your age and the occasion. If you want more insights like these about elegant hair and makeup choices for women over 50, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. I share professional beauty secrets regularly that help you avoid these expensive mistakes. Now let's keep going, because the next few tips reveal some truly shocking beauty errors. Mistake number 4, hairstyles that competed with formal gown necklines. Here's what I share with my clients. Understanding that your hairstyle should complement your outfit's neckline and overall aesthetic, rather than competing for attention or creating visual confusion. This becomes particularly important for women over 50 because we often have more elaborate formal wear and jewellery collections, requiring sophisticated coordination between our hair choices and our overall styling to create elegant, cohesive looks that photograph beautifully and demonstrate our refined taste and social awareness. The challenge is that many mature women have developed signature hairstyles that they feel comfortable with, but these may not work with every outfit or occasion, requiring flexibility and strategic planning to ensure our hair choices enhance, rather than detract from our overall formal appearance. You know what I mean, when guests chose elaborate updos with high necklines or wore their hair down with intricate necklaces, creating visual competition that detracted from both elements rather than enhancing their overall elegance. My clients consistently tell me that the most photographed guests understood the relationship between hairstyle and neckline, choosing combinations that created elegant harmony rather than visual chaos. The problem is that many women over 50 don't consider how their hairstyle interacts with their outfit's design elements, potentially creating competing focal points that diminish the impact of both their hair and their clothing. For example, an elaborate updo with a dress that has intricate beading or embellishment around the neckline can create too much visual interest in one area, while wearing hair down with a statement necklace can hide the jewellery and create a cluttered appearance around the face and neck area. Additionally, certain hairstyles can actually make formal wear look less expensive or elegant if they don't complement the outfit's style and formality level. The key is understanding that your hairstyle is part of your complete styling story and should work harmoniously with every other element of your appearance to create a cohesive, intentional look that demonstrates sophisticated style awareness. For women over 50, this becomes an opportunity to showcase the refined judgment that comes with experience, showing that we understand how different elements work together to create maximum elegance and visual impact. Consider the overall balance of your look. If your dress is heavily embellished, a simpler hairstyle allows those details to shine. But if your outfit is minimalist, a more elaborate hairstyle can add the visual interest needed to create an appropriately formal appearance. Think about the neckline specifically. High necklines often work best with updos that show off the dress's design, while low or open necklines can be beautiful with hair worn down to create elegant framing around the face and shoulders. Here's what works reliably for formal event hair coordination. Match your hairstyle's complexity to your outfit's neckline and embellishment level, ensuring one element enhances the other rather than creating competition. Consider the formality level of your event and ensure your hairstyle matches that level of sophistication, whether that means an elegant updo for a formal ceremony or a polished blowout for a cocktail reception. Think about how your complete look will photograph from different angles, ensuring your hairstyle enhances your outfit's most beautiful features rather than hiding or competing with them. Practice your chosen hairstyle with your complete outfit before the event, checking the overall balance and making adjustments as needed to create the most flattering combination. The styling goal is creating elegant harmony between your hairstyle and your outfit that demonstrates sophisticated understanding of how different elements work together to create a cohesive, polished appearance. Consider how your complete look will photograph and whether your hairstyle enhances or detracts from your outfit's most beautiful features, ensuring every element works together to create maximum elegance and visual impact that makes you feel confident and appropriately dressed for the occasion's formality level. Mistake number 5. Makeup colours that clashed with outfit colour palettes. Here's something I've noticed through my work with mature women. Choosing makeup colours without considering how they'll coordinate with your outfit's colour palette can create visual discord that undermines your entire elegant appearance. This becomes particularly challenging for women over 50 because we often have more sophisticated colour palettes in our formal wear, requiring strategic makeup coordination to ensure our beauty choices enhance rather than compete with our clothing and accessory selections. Especially important at high-profile celebrations where every detail is photographed and observed. The challenge is that many mature women have established makeup routines or signature colours that they feel comfortable with, but these may not coordinate with every outfit, requiring more strategic planning and potentially different makeup approaches for different formal events to achieve the most elegant and cohesive results. Trust me on this, several guests at the Venice celebration chose makeup colours that fought with their outfit choices, creating visual confusion rather than elegant coordination that demonstrated sophisticated beauty awareness. Here's the thing, I can tell you from experience that the most elegantly coordinated guests planned their makeup colours to complement their outfit's palette, creating cohesive looks that appeared intentional and professionally styled rather than accidentally mismatched. The problem with poor colour coordination goes beyond just aesthetics. It can make expensive clothing and accessories appear cheaper, can create an overall appearance that seems unplanned or careless, and can suggest that you don't understand sophisticated styling principles that are expected at formal celebrations. For women over 50, this becomes particularly important because we're often judged on our attention to detail and our understanding of elegant coordination, making colour harmony essential for maintaining our sophisticated reputation and social standing. What I've learned is that successful beauty coordination requires considering your complete colour story, from your outfit and accessories to your makeup and hair colour, ensuring all elements work together harmoniously rather than competing for attention or creating visual discord. The challenge for women over 50 is that we may have established makeup routines or favourite colours that don't necessarily coordinate with every outfit, requiring more strategic planning and potentially different makeup approaches for different formal events. Additionally, our skin tone may have changed with age, making colours that once looked beautiful on us appear different now, requiring reassessment of our makeup colour choices to ensure they still flatter our current complexion and coordinate well with our wardrobe choices. Consider also that certain colour combinations can be ageing if not chosen carefully, while the right coordination can actually make you appear more youthful and polished. The key is understanding that makeup colour coordination is just as important as coordinating your clothing and accessories, requiring the same level of strategic planning and attention to detail to achieve elegant results. For women over 50, this becomes an opportunity to demonstrate the sophisticated style awareness that should come with experience, showing that we understand how to create cohesive, intentional looks that appear professionally styled and thoughtfully planned. Consider the undertones of your outfit colours and choose makeup colours with complementary undertones. Think about the overall mood and formality of your look when selecting makeup intensity and colour choices, and ensure your makeup enhances rather than competes with your outfit's most beautiful features. Here's what creates lasting elegance and sophisticated coordination. Plan your makeup colours to complement your outfit's palette, considering how different elements will work together to create a cohesive, intentional appearance. Consider consulting with a makeup artist who understands colour coordination and can help you develop makeup strategies that work with your wardrobe choices, or practice coordinating your makeup with different outfit colour palettes to develop your own coordination skills. Learn to identify undertones in both your clothing and makeup colours, ensuring they work harmoniously together rather than creating visual conflict that detracts from your overall elegance. The beauty goal is creating elegant harmony between your makeup and outfit that demonstrates sophisticated understanding of colour coordination and enhances your overall polished appearance, ensuring every element works together to create maximum visual impact and elegant sophistication. Mistake number 6: hair and makeup. That ignored Venice's romantic, timeless aesthetic. What I've discovered through my work is that destination celebrations require beauty choices that harmonise with the location's natural aesthetic and cultural atmosphere, something several guests at the Venice wedding failed to consider when planning their hair and makeup. This becomes particularly important for women over 50 because we're expected to demonstrate sophisticated awareness of context and setting, showing that we understand how to adapt our beauty choices to enhance rather than fight against our environment's natural beauty and cultural significance. The challenge is that many mature women have developed beauty routines that work well in their home environments but may not be appropriate or flattering in different cultural or aesthetic contexts, requiring research and adaptation to ensure our appearance complements rather than clashes with our destination's unique characteristics and expectations. The reason this creates problems is that beauty choices that might work perfectly for modern city celebrations can appear out of place or inappropriate in historic romantic settings like Venice that call for more timeless, elegant approaches to hair and makeup. Watch what the most contextually aware guests accomplished. They chose beauty styles that felt natural and appropriate for Venice's romantic, historic atmosphere, creating looks that appeared to belong in the setting rather than fighting against its inherent beauty and cultural significance. The problem with ignoring your destination's aesthetic is that it can make you appear disconnected from your environment, suggesting that you don't understand or appreciate the cultural and visual significance of your celebration location, which can be particularly damaging to your reputation as a sophisticated, worldly woman who should understand these nuances. Venice's romantic, timeless aesthetic calls for beauty choices that complement its historic architecture, golden lighting, and overall romantic atmosphere, requiring softer, more classic approaches to hair and makeup that enhance rather than compete with the city's natural beauty. For women over 50, this becomes an opportunity to showcase our understanding of classic elegance and timeless beauty principles, demonstrating that we can adapt our style choices to honour and complement different cultural and aesthetic contexts. Consider that Venice has been inspiring artists and romantics for centuries, and your beauty choices should reflect that same timeless elegance and romantic sophistication that makes the city so captivating and beautiful. The key is researching your destination's aesthetic characteristics and cultural expectations, understanding what types of beauty choices will complement rather than clash with your environment's natural beauty and historic significance. For Venice specifically, this means choosing softer, more romantic makeup colours that complement the golden lighting, classic hairstyles that feel timeless rather than trendy, and overall beauty approaches that enhance your natural elegance rather than creating dramatic, modern effects that might feel out of place in such a historic, romantic setting. Consider how your beauty choices will look against Venice's beautiful backdrops and whether they enhance or detract from the overall romantic atmosphere of your celebration. This is what I've learned through experience works best for destination beauty planning. Research your celebration location's aesthetic and cultural atmosphere, choosing hair and makeup styles that complement rather than compete with the setting's natural beauty and historic significance. Consider how your beauty choices will look against your destination's architecture, lighting, and overall atmosphere, ensuring your appearance enhances rather than detracts from the location's romantic appeal and cultural importance. Think about the overall mood and aesthetic of your destination, choosing beauty approaches that feel appropriate and respectful of the location's cultural significance, while still allowing you to feel confident and beautiful. Your preparation step is researching your destination's aesthetic characteristics and planning beauty choices that demonstrate sophisticated awareness of context and setting. showing that you understand and respect the cultural and visual significance of your celebration location while maintaining your personal style and confidence. The beauty goal is creating elegant harmony between your appearance and your environment that demonstrates worldly sophistication and cultural sensitivity while maintaining your personal style and confidence, ensuring you look and feel beautiful while showing appropriate respect for your destination's unique aesthetic and cultural characteristics. You now have 6 powerful strategies to elevate your wedding hair and makeup game and avoid the mistakes that even wealthy celebrities made. Pick the 3 most relevant to your beauty challenges and start implementing them. I'd love to hear your results in the comments. Check out the videos on your screen now.